Welcome to the rare advice. Sigma females do not seek validation or approval from others. They don't feel the need to prove their worth or showcase their abilities to gain recognition. Because of this, people often assume they are passive, indifferent, or simply not as capable as they truly are. But here's the secret. Being underestimated is one of their greatest strengths. While others are busy underestimating them, Sigma females are silently observing, analyzing, and strategizing. They take their time to understand the dynamics around them, whether in social settings, workplaces, or personal relationships. They don't feel the urge to react instantly or boast about their capabilities. Instead, they wait for the right moment to act, often catching others by surprise. This ability allows them to move through life like a chess master, always thinking several steps ahead. When a challenge arises, they don't panic or seek external help immediately. They assess the situation, explore different outcomes, and execute a well-thought-out plan. Their calm and composed nature makes them excellent problem solvers, leaders, and innovators. Being underestimated also shields them from unnecessary attention. While others crave the spotlight, Sigma females are content with working in silence and letting their results speak for themselves. This approach often leads to significant accomplishments that leave people wondering, how did she do that? In relationships, this habit helps them avoid manipulative individuals. Because people assume they are easy to fool, they let their guard down, only for the Sigma female to outthink them effortlessly. At the end of the day, a Sigma female knows that being underestimated is not a weakness. It's a hidden advantage that allows her to move through life with quiet power and undeniable impact. Selective communication, controlling your energy. Sigma females are not the type to engage in unnecessary conversations just to fill the silence. They do not waste their words on meaningless small talk or shallow gossip. Instead, they are highly selective about when, where, and with whom they communicate. This habit often confuses others, making them appear distant, mysterious, or even cold. But in reality, it's a form of self-preservation and energy control. Unlike people who speak just to be heard, Sigma females value the power of words. They understand that communication is not just about talking, it's about exchanging energy. Every conversation requires focus, effort, and emotional involvement, so they make sure their words are intentional and meaningful. If a conversation does not serve a purpose, whether it's intellectual stimulation, problem solving, or genuine connection, they would rather remain silent. This habit often makes them excellent listeners. While others rush to speak and be noticed, a Sigma female quietly observes, taking in every detail. She picks up on body language, tone shifts, and the hidden messages behind words. This deep level of awareness allows her to navigate social interactions effortlessly, knowing exactly when to contribute and when to stay in the background. In professional and personal settings, this selective communication habit gives her an air of mystery. People never truly know what she's thinking, which makes her intriguing and unpredictable. Because she speaks only when necessary, her words carry more weight, making others listen carefully when she finally chooses to express herself. By controlling her energy in this way, the Sigma female ensures she is not drained by unnecessary interactions. She values quality over quantity in relationships, and she is never afraid to walk away from conversations that do not align with her purpose or values. They have an insatiable thirst for knowledge. Their minds are always exploring, questioning, and seeking new information. They are not content with surface-level understanding. They crave deep insights and hidden truths. Whether it's psychology, history, philosophy, science, or even the mysteries of the universe, they are constantly feeding their intellectual curiosity. Unlike others who passively accept what they are told, Sigma females challenge conventional wisdom. They ask, why and what if, instead of blindly following the crowd. This independent thinking allows them to form unique perspectives, making them stand out in conversations and decision-making. While some people seek knowledge for external validation, Sigma females pursue it for self-growth and personal mastery. Their curiosity knows no boundaries. If something sparks their interest, they will dive deep, spending hours researching, reading, and analyzing. This makes them well-rounded individuals who can engage in discussions on a wide range of topics. They don't just memorize facts, they connect ideas across different fields, allowing them to see patterns others miss. This habit also plays a huge role in their problem-solving abilities. Because they consume knowledge from diverse sources, they are able to think critically and find solutions that others wouldn't consider. Their ability to synthesize information from different disciplines makes them unpredictable, innovative, and often one step ahead of everyone else. Another unique trait of the Sigma female is that she learns for herself, not for the approval of others. She doesn't need to flaunt her intelligence or prove her knowledge. She simply enjoys the process of learning, knowing that her wisdom is her power. In a world that often values superficiality, her depth of intellect makes her truly extraordinary. Sigmas have a unique way of navigating social interactions, not by being the loudest in the room, but by being the most observant. While others are busy talking, seeking attention, or trying to impress, the Sigma female remains quiet, carefully watching and analyzing everything around her. She picks up on body language, tone of voice, energy shifts, and even unspoken tensions. This ability allows her to understand people on a deeper level than most. Because she listens more than she speaks, she often sees things others miss. She notices when someone is uncomfortable, when a person's words don't match their emotions, or when there's an underlying power dynamic in a group setting. This heightened awareness helps her navigate relationships, workplace environments, and social circles with precision. She knows when to engage, when to step back, and when to leave a situation entirely. Sigma females are not antisocial. They are selectively social. They do not waste energy on shallow interactions. Instead, they choose their moments carefully, ensuring that when they do speak, their words carry weight. People often wonder how a Sigma female seems to read them so well. It's because she has already observed and analyzed them long before she decides to interact. This skill makes her an excellent judge of character. She rarely falls for manipulative tactics or fake personalities. She can sense when someone is being dishonest, trying to use her, or hiding their true intentions. Because of this, she builds strong, meaningful relationships while effortlessly avoiding toxic people. At the end of the day, her quiet observation is her greatest social weapon. She doesn't need to dominate a room to have power. Her ability to read the situation gives her all the control she needs. Unlike most people who constantly seek social interaction to feel validated or entertained, they understand the true power of being alone. Silent retreats, whether it's a weekend without social media, a solo trip to a quiet destination, or just an evening spent in deep reflection, are essential for their mental and emotional well-being. For a Sigma female, silence is not empty. It is full of answers. In these moments of solitude, she processes her thoughts, recharges her energy, and gains clarity on important decisions. While others may find silence uncomfortable or even unsettling, she embraces it as a necessary part of her growth. This is where she reconnects with herself, away from the noise and distractions of the world. These silent retreats are not always physical escapes. Sometimes it's as simple as shutting out external chaos and diving into a book, journaling, or practicing mindfulness. She uses this time to reflect on her life, set goals, and strategize her next moves. Unlike those who burn out from constant social stimulation, Sigma females know that true power comes from mastering their inner world first. This habit of retreating into silence can make her seem distant or detached, but in reality, it is a form of self-preservation. She does not withdraw because she dislikes people. She does it because she values her energy. When she returns from her solitude, she is stronger, sharper, and more prepared to face the world on her own terms. In a world that constantly demands attention and interaction, a Sigma female's ability to step away, reflect, and rejuvenate is a rare and powerful trait. It keeps her grounded, focused, and always in control of her life's direction. Sigma females don't just react to life, they anticipate it. Their minds are constantly analyzing situations, calculating possibilities, and preparing for every potential outcome. This mental preparedness allows them to stay ahead, making them incredibly resilient and adaptable in any situation. Unlike those who live impulsively, Sigma females think several steps ahead. They do not leave things to chance or rely on luck. Whether it's a career move, a financial decision, or a personal relationship, they carefully assess risks and prepare for the best and worst scenarios. This habit gives them a sense of control over their lives, reducing stress and uncertainty. Their ability to anticipate outcomes also makes them excellent problem solvers. If an obstacle arises, they are rarely caught off guard. Instead of panicking, they rely on their well-thought-out strategies to navigate challenges efficiently. While others may crumble under pressure, Sigma females remain calm because they have already considered their options in advance. This mental sharpness extends to social situations as well. Sigma females can predict people's reactions and behaviors, allowing them to handle conversations and conflicts with ease. They sense when someone is being dishonest, manipulative, or has hidden motives. Because of this, they rarely fall into traps or get blindsided by others. Some may see this as overthinking, but for the Sigma female, it's a form of self-protection. She does not let life happen to her. She takes charge by staying prepared. This mindset doesn't mean she lives in fear. It means she walks through life with confidence, knowing she has already considered multiple possibilities. At the core, her ability to anticipate every outcome is what makes her powerful. While others struggle to keep up, she is always 10 steps ahead, ready for whatever comes her way. Choosing peace. Over fleeting happiness, Sigma females understand a fundamental truth. Happiness is temporary, but inner peace is lasting. While most people chase momentary thrills, validation, or external achievements to feel happy, Sigma females take a different path. They prioritize peace above all else, knowing that true fulfillment comes from within, not from outside distractions. This mindset allows them to avoid unnecessary drama, toxic relationships, and meaningless pursuits. They don't engage in conflicts that drain their energy, nor do they seek approval from others to feel good about themselves. Instead, they focus on building a life that brings them long-term stability, emotional balance, and mental clarity. A Sigma female would rather walk away from a situation than stay in one that disturbs her peace. Whether it's a job that no longer serves her, a friendship that has turned toxic, or a relationship that doesn't align with her values, she has no problem letting go. She doesn't hold on to things for sentimental reasons. She holds on to what genuinely adds value to her life. This commitment to peace makes her immune to society's pressure to constantly seek external happiness. She doesn't chase trends, material possessions, or social status to feel worthy. Instead, she invests her time in personal growth, solitude, and experiences that nourish her soul. Her ability to choose peace over fleeting happiness also makes her emotionally resilient. When faced with challenges, she remains grounded, knowing that external situations do not define her inner world. While others react emotionally, she remains composed, making well-thought-out decisions that align with her long-term well-being. At the end of the day, a Sigma female's true strength lies in her ability to stay centered, no matter what happens around her. She understands that peace isn't something to be found, it's something to be created from within. Sigma females have an extraordinary ability to control their emotions, impulses and desires. While the world constantly encourages instant gratification, they take the opposite approach, practicing self-mastery in all areas of life. They understand that true strength comes from discipline, not indulgence. Unlike others who chase external pleasures to fill internal voids, Sigma females focus on personal growth, wisdom, and self-control. They do not allow their emotions to dictate their actions, nor do they let fleeting temptations distract them from their bigger goals. Whether it's financial discipline, resisting toxic relationships, or avoiding unnecessary drama, they know when to say no, even when it's difficult. One of the key aspects of their self-mastery is emotional regulation. They don't let anger, jealousy, or insecurity take over their minds. Instead of reacting impulsively, they take a step back, assess the situation logically, and respond with clarity. This ability keeps them in control, even in stressful or emotionally charged situations. Sigma females also practice detachment from materialism. While they appreciate luxury and comfort, they do not let money, possessions, or societal expectations define their worth. They live with intention, making mindful choices that align with their values rather than giving in to societal pressure. This mindset extends to their personal relationships as well. They do not cling to people out of fear of being alone. They understand that true connections are based on mutual respect, not dependency. If someone does not align with their energy or values, they walk away without hesitation. By breaking free from desires, Sigma females achieve a level of independence and inner peace that few can attain. Their ability to master themselves makes them unstoppable, allowing them to live life on their own terms, free from the chains of external validation and fleeting wants. Sigmas do not try to fit in. They embrace who they are without apology. In a world that constantly pressures people to conform, they stand firm in their uniqueness, refusing to be anyone but themselves. They know that true confidence comes from self-acceptance, not from seeking approval or validation from others. Unlike those who change their personalities to be liked or accepted, Sigma females have no interest in blending in. They have their own way of thinking, their own beliefs, and their own path in life. Whether it's their fashion choices, career ambitions, or unconventional views, they proudly express their individuality. They do not let societal expectations dictate how they should act, think, or live. This self-assurance often intimidates others. People are not used to someone who doesn't seek validation, who doesn't follow trends, and who doesn't fear standing alone. But this is exactly what makes Sigma females so powerful. While others are trying to fit in, they are thriving by being themselves. Their confidence isn't loud or boastful. It's quiet, steady, and unshakable. They don't need to prove themselves because they know their worth. They understand that confidence is not about being the center of attention. It's about feeling comfortable in their own skin, no matter the situation. By fully owning their uniqueness, Sigma females inspire others to do the same. They show that being different is not a weakness, but a strength. They prove that happiness and success don't come from following the crowd, but from embracing one's true self. At the end of the day, a Sigma female doesn't just accept her uniqueness, she celebrates it. And that is what makes her truly unstoppable. A Sigma female does not seek permission to be herself. She embraces her uniqueness with quiet, unshakable confidence. While the world often pressures people to conform, she refuses to follow the crowd. She understands that true confidence is not about fitting in, but about standing out in her own authentic way. Unlike those who rely on external validation, Sigma females are entirely self-assured. They do not need compliments, social status, or constant reassurance to feel worthy. Their confidence comes from deep self-awareness, knowing exactly who they are, what they stand for, and what they bring to the table. They trust their instincts, follow their own rules, and never shrink themselves to make others comfortable. Because of this, they naturally attract curiosity. People often wonder, why doesn't she try to impress anyone? Why does she seem so comfortable in her own skin? The answer is simple. Sigma females are not seeking approval. They know that when you fully embrace your uniqueness, you become magnetic. Others respect those who are unapologetically themselves. Their confidence is never loud or boastful. They don't feel the need to announce their strengths, prove their worth, or demand attention. Instead, they let their actions speak for them. Whether in career, relationships, or personal growth, they move with quiet power, allowing their success to be the loudest thing in the room. By owning their uniqueness, Sigma females set themselves free. They live life on their own terms, not dictated by societal expectations or fleeting trends. They inspire others not by trying to be like everyone else, but by fearlessly being themselves. At the end of the day, a Sigma female knows that confidence isn't about being the most noticed, it's about being the most authentic. And that is what makes her truly unstoppable.